Hi, it's Driveway DIY here with another tool review. As a DIYer, changing coil springs on cars is not something that really comes my way that often. It's something I do for once in a blue moon, where usually on my own car or perhaps a friend maybe, or my son's car. But obviously when it comes my way, I want to make sure I can do it and get the best tool, most cost-effective tool for the job that I'm doing. I did a video a while ago on coil compressors that I got them from Sealy. It cost me about I don't know, 20 quid for a set of two, and I've always had my doubts about them. I've used them, but I always felt I needed to upgrade a little bit for when the job comes my way. I didn't really want to spend a lot of money on Snap-on or Draper or some of the other name tools, but what did come my way was an unnamed set from, I don't know, from China. That seems to do the job really well. Obviously if you're changing out coil springs as a pro, then you'd obviously have a proper setup, but this for I don't know, a couple of jobs a year as a DIYer, I think this is a really good tool to use. Obviously when you're doing this sort of thing, you wear your glasses, gloves, make sure you're everything's safe, face out of the way, everyone's out of the way, because if it does go off, I mean, these things are really loaded up, so make sure everything's safe first. If you're not sure, if you're at this point of your DIY career and you're not sure what you're doing, then don't do it. Obviously learn up on it first or get a local garage to do it for you, but if this is where you're at, I think this is a really good tool. Like I say, it's not a name, so I'm not really advertising it. It's just something I picked up off eBay. It cost me about 40 quid, £45 for the tool, for the set. So what I've got is, this is the set. Got it set up in my vise with a spring. It's only a rear spring, but it's a spring, car spring all the same. When it's loaded up, it's very powerful. This is the setup. It comes in a carry case. As you can see, it's got 3 different size cups. That goes onto the actual mechanism itself, which I've got set up in the vise here. It's screw threaded. It's got the cups on it. It comes with an Allen key as well that you screw it in. If we go around the other side, it has a thread system here that you keep oiled. This is the cup that it goes into, and it's I don't know what you can see from here, but it envelops the spring itself, so it captures it, and it's got a ridge there as well where my finger is. It's got a ridge. I don't know if you can see that. That sort of keeps the spring in place. I mean, there are other safety things you can use that are on eBay, so if you're not sure, then it's worth using. But this is a setup that I've got anyway. So the spring's set up. It's got a bolt on the top. Obviously put your suspension into it. Use an impact or a wrench to tighten it down. This is what I do, just like that. And it compresses as like that. You know, it's a basic tool. It cost me, I don't know, between 45 and 50 pounds, but I've got it now. I think it's a lot safer than using the traditional spring compressors, and it seems a lot more. You know, the threads seem a lot more thicker, keep them oiled as well. Like I say, it is a spring. You know, if you're into this sort of thing and this is where you're at in your DIY career, you know, it's worth looking into some of this sort of stuff. I'm quite happy with it. Haven't used it a lot, but for what I've tried it with and reviewed it, I think it's a good tool. Obviously, if you're unsure, then take it to a garage and they'll do it for you. Or you can buy Monroe setups and things like that. I mean, this is just on here for the DIY, so this is just a short clip on the review. I like it, definitely worth getting. And that's it really. My name's Driveway DIY. Look me up, you know, new to this sort of thing, but been fixing my own cars for a while, saved a lot of money on it, so if you're a DIYer, this is the avenue to go down. Thanks for watching, and hope you found it interesting.